If you are visiting Kyoto or Osaka, I would highly recommend doing a day trip to Nara. Just 45 minutes away, Nara is the first permanent capital of Japan and have beautiful temples, shrines and gardens. Second best only to Kyoto. Feeding and getting photos with the adorable Sika deers are always a highlight. For matcha lovers, Uji is just 25 minutes from Kyoto, famous for everything green tea related as well as Byondoin Temple. It is worthy of a day trip if you have the extra day to spare. To get to Nara, you can either take the JR Nara line or Kintetsu Nara line. Kintetsu station is closer to the attractions, so I would recommend taking that if possible. Shown here is actually from JR station and it took 20 minutes walk to reach Nara Park. All the locations today are within or near Nara Park and easily reachable by foot. This map will show the locations visited and sequence for today. Nara Park is a massive 660-hectare park in central Nara. The main attraction here is the approximately 1,200 wild Sika deers that make the park their home. They are free-roaming wild deers but are familiar enough with humans to be relatively friendly. You will find stalls selling deer biscuits at 200 yen for 10 pieces around the park. Do hide the whole stacks and only take out one piece each time as the deers can be aggressive if they see them. Some of the deers will even bow when asking for the biscuits. Do take care not to spend too much time here as you need to get to the next location, Todaiji Temple early. Todaiji Temple is just 10 minutes walk from the beginning of Nara Park. First you will pass through the Nandaimon Gate, a large wooden gate washed over by two fierce-looking statues. Constructed in 752, the main hall was the world's largest wooden building up until 1998, despite it being a reconstruction from 1692, where the size was reduced to two-thirds of the original. The massive building houses a large bronze statue of Buddha at 15 meters tall and is flanked by two bodhisattvas. They are also models of the former and current buildings. Another attraction is the pillar with a hole at its base that is same size as Buddha's nostril. It is said that anyone that can switch through will have their wish granted in their next life. Considered part of the Todaiji Temple, the Nigatsudo Hall is 10 minutes walk to the east. It is a smaller temple but also considered an important temple on its own. Located at the site of Mount Wakakusa, you will need to climb up a short flight of stairs to reach its main hall. From the balcony, it offers nice view of Nara city. Much fewer visitors make a stop here, so this is a peaceful place. The Nigatsudo Hall is best known for Omotesando, a fire and water ceremony held in March every year, where huge flaming torches are held out from the temple balcony. Once done, head back to the row of shops just before the Nandaimon Gate. From there, just a short 10 minutes walk west will bring you to Isuien Garden. It is a beautiful Japanese garden divided into two parts, the front and rear garden. The front garden dates back to 17th century while the back garden was built in 1899. The garden is an example of the luxury enjoyed by wealthy merchants back in Edo and Meiji era. The name Isuien means garden founded on water, which is derived from the fact that the garden ponds are fed by the small Yoshikigawa River. The entrance fee is one of the more expensive fees for a garden at 1,200 yen. If you prefer, you can visit the equally delightful Yoshikien Garden just next door, which is free to visit. Even though it is free to visit, Yoshikien Garden is equally beautiful. The entrance is just a small gate to the right of Isuien Garden and easy to miss. The garden is named after Yoshigakawa River mentioned before, which runs in between Isuien Garden and Yoshikien Garden. You will find three different types of gardens: a pond garden, a moss garden, and a tea ceremony garden. The garden was built on the site of Kofukuji Temple's former priest residences. After the visit, get some lunch at the numerous restaurants along the street heading towards Todaiji Temple. The next destination is Kasuga Taisha Shrine. It is about 15 minutes walk southwest from Yoshikien Garden across Nara Park. You will have plenty of opportunity to feed and take photos of deers on the way there. There are approximately 3,000 lanterns starting from the stone lanterns located along the path towards the temple, as well as many more at the temple itself. The ones in the temple are usually bronze lanterns and are donated by worshippers. After entering the shrine, there is a room that is pitch black except the faint light of dozens of lanterns hanging from the ceilings. This gives a taste of how the temple looks like when they are lit up twice a year during the lantern festivals, once in February and once in August. Definitely a unique shrine to visit. Walking 15 minutes west brings you to Kofukuji Temple. It used to be the family temple of the Fujiwara, the most powerful clan around the time Nara was the capital city. The most recognizable landmark is the 5-story pagoda, which at 50 meters is the second tallest in Japan. Unfortunately, the pagoda is undergoing 8 years renovation work until March 2031. While here, have a look at the central Golden Hall and the octagonal halls. The temple grounds are free to visit, but the entrance to the halls require a fee. Heading west for another 5 minutes, you will reach the Higashimuki shopping street, which is located just beside the Kintetsu Nara station. On the way, you will notice this famous mochi shop that would always have a huge crowd. Definitely get one to try. At the shopping street, there are a lot of food options if you want to get something to eat before heading back to Kyoto or Osaka. Other than the restaurants, there are also the usual souvenir, drugs, and clothing stores. A quick reminder to help to like and subscribe to my channel for the next Japan videos. Another easy day trip is to Uji Town, located in between Kyoto and Nara, just 25 minutes away. Famed for its green tea, famous World Heritage Sites, and association with Tale of Genji, the world's first novel. Take the JR Nara line to get to Uji and then walk 10 minutes along Ujibashi Road until you reach Ujibashi Bridge. Here you'll find the Murasaki Shikibu statue, who is the world's first novelist. The novel Tale of Genji last 10 chapters are set in Uji, and hence the reason the town is associated with it. The map will show the locations visited and the sequence for today. Just beside the statue is a large torii gate. Take the Byondoin Omotesando road beside it to reach Byondoin Temple after 10 minutes walk. We will return to this street a bit later. Byondoin Temple, built in 998, is one of the 2 World Heritage locations in Uji. Originally a countryside retreat villa for a powerful politician, it was later turned into a temple with its most spectacular building named the Phoenix Hall, because of its shape and the 2 phoenix statues on its roof. To enter the Phoenix Hall, you need to buy an additional 300 yen ticket from another ticket desk inside the grounds. If you happen to have a 10 yen coin on you, you can see the Phoenix Hall depicted on the coin's flip side. There is a separate museum built underground to house valuable artifacts, but no photos are allowed. After the temple visit, walk back to JR Uji Station and find the Nakamura Tokichi Honten store just 50 meters away. This is a tea shop famous for its matcha desserts. There are branches in Kyoto and Osaka, but if you are in Uji, do stop by this main store location. It opens at 10 AM, but you should be here by 9:30 AM to get a queue ticket. I arrived by 10 AM and the wait was 45 minutes. In the gardens, there is a 200 years old pine tree to admire while you wait. The most popular item is the matcha parfait that comes in a bamboo cup. This is only available in this main store. The store also has a section that sells green tea and also various matcha snacks. Definitely a must visit for matcha lovers. Afterwards, walk back to the previous Byondoin Omotesando road. The shops are open by now and it is heaven for matcha lovers. The street is packed with restaurants, green tea, souvenir and snack shops, all specializing in green tea items. The three shops sell different grades of green tea, with the highest ceremonial grade costing 40,000 yen for 30 grams. There are also shops selling soft serve ice cream and matcha parfaits. Try to get some snacks or chocolate that you can bring home as gifts. If the queue is too long at Nakamura Tokichi Honten main store, there is a 2-story branch on this road that offers a lovely view of Uji River. The only difference is that it doesn't offer the matcha parfait in bamboo cup and you have to grab your own seats. Continue on beyond the street and past Byondoin Temple, you will reach Ujibashi Bridge that connects to the small Tonoshima island located in the middle of Uji River. To the east is a 13-tiered stone pagoda built in 1286. On the island, you may notice a cage containing cormorant birds that are used for traditional fishing. This is a special event held sometime middle of June to September. Walking further and cross to the other side using Ujibashi Bridge and you will find a memorial statue to the tale of Genji novel. Nearby is the Uji Shrine and further in is Ujigami Shrine. This is the other World Heritage Site in Uji other than Byondoin Temple. Both these Shinto shrines used to be considered as one complex but was divided in 1868. As you explore both the shrines, you will notice the use of rabbit motif. The story behind this is a prince lost his way in the mountains and a rabbit showed him the way back to Uji. From Uji Shrine, just walk another 10 minutes to reach Ujigami Shrine. The Upper Ujigami Shrine is granted World Heritage status as it is considered the oldest Shinto building in Japan, dating well before 1060 even though there are no records of the exact date. Shinto shrines are usually renewed or rebuilt on a regular basis, but for some reason Ujigami Shrine was not. Located just 100 meters from Ujigami Shrine is the start of the trail leading up to Daikichiyama observation deck. The hike will take around 20 minutes to go up the 131 meters Mount Daikichi. At the top, there is a small observatory symbolized by a small wooden shelter. From here you can get a natural view of the town of Uji, Uji River and even Byondoin Temple. This is the last location before heading back to the train station. Walk back towards the river and Ujibashi Bridge that you have seen this morning. Before you cross the bridge, make a stop at Tsuen Tea and Dessert Shop. This is Japan's oldest tea shop established since 1160. The current building dates back to 1672. Besides selling green tea, they have a small cafe that serves green tea and desserts while having a view of Uji River. Afterwards, head back over the bridge and walk another 10 minutes to get back to JR Uji Station. Lastly, I list out the cost of the activities for reference. Do pause if you like to have a look. If you have not watched my Kyoto Guide video, do check it out. I will also have subsequent videos covering Osaka, Himeji, Kobe, Kanazawa and Shirakawa-go. Hope this video helps for your trip to Nara and Uji. Do help to like and subscribe to my channel.